Alright, good morning, good morning. It's your boy Keenan. Welcome to today's vlogs. Today I'm going to give you 3 vlogs for all the matchups for today's games. For this vlog, I need to talk about the Military Bowl played at 3 o'clock between 10 and 2 San Jose State and Bowling Green, who are 8 and 4. Now this is going to be the first meeting between these two teams in school histories. Two teams who are actually over 2,000 miles apart. So this is going to be an interesting battle in this Military Bowl. Now I'm going to start off with the Spartans. They have a high explosive offense, 35 points per game, and they had a big turnaround season under coach Mike McIntyre, leading this team to a 10-win season for the first time since 1984. McIntyre compiled a great team, and he united a lot of good players for this team overall on both sides of the field, and I'm very proud of his efforts and his work at San Jose State. But unfortunately, the Spartans are going to have to play without McIntyre for next season, because he is now the new head coach for the Colorado Buffaloes, replacing former head coach John Embry. And I wish him the best of luck at Colorado. He's going to have a lot of work that he needs to take care of, and hopefully he has a lot of potential, because he is one of the rising coaches in college football. Turned this season around for San Jose State, where they were down a couple of years ago. Did not expect them to have a 10-win season. They had a big year, and hopefully he could do the same at Colorado. I wish him the best of luck, and he's going to be playing in the Pac-12 conference. This is going to be a tough task for him, but I wish him the best of luck. I think he could have some success at Colorado. Hopefully he can turn that team around. Now on this team, I talked about the offense. They have a great quarterback in David Fales, over 3,700 yards passing, just under 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. He's a smart quarterback. They also have a good running back behind him in DeLeon Eskridge. He had just under 1,000 yards rushing, 992 yards to be exact, and 10 touchdowns. And the leading target for Fales is Noel Grisby, over 1,000 yards, 1,173 yards, and he had 9 touchdown receptions this season. They have a couple of key players and playmakers on the offensive side. Now defensively, they have a lot of studs that I am looking at in this game. But starting with the defensive line, they have 3 of the top 3 sack leaders in the WAC conference this season. Starting with the number 1 player, Travis Johnson, 12 sacks. The number 2 player is Travis Riccati. He had 7.5 sacks, and Anthony LaCervo, he had 6.5 sacks. They have the top 3 sack leaders of the WAC conference this season. They're going to definitely penetrate that line of scrimmage and cause problems for the passing game for Bowling Green. This is going to be an interesting matchup. That old line for Bowling Green is going to have to keep it tight. And in the secondary for San Jose State, they have a good cornerback in Ben-Wikiri, I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce his last name. 7 interceptions, which leads the conference, and he's actually second in the nation in interceptions overall, to go along with 62 tackles. This is a good defense. They have playmakers on both sides of the field, but they're going to be playing against a tough Bowling Green team who has a great defense as well, led by All-MAC Conference defensive tackle Chris Jones. 12.5 sacks this season. He's a big stud for the senior. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him. If he has a big game, he could be from the first to second round pick for the 2012 NFL draft. He's a great defensive tackle. Maybe he needs to get more lean, but he still has enough speed and great power. He had a big senior season. Now Now for the offensive side for Bowling Green, they only have one particular player that I'm looking at, and that's Anthon Samuel. He's a good running back. He just needs 34 yards to reach the 1,000-yard mark. He has a lot of touchdowns. He's a good running back, and he's the only offensive weapon that I'm going to be worried about for San Jose State in this matchup. He's pretty much all they have. Their offense, they didn't really have too much of a passing game, which means this could be an advantage for San Jose State in the pass rushers, as well as on the secondary as well for the Spartans. For that being said, I'm going to go with San Jose State over Bowling Green in this game. Bowling Green will probably hold their own, but I don't think they're going to do well enough to play against San Jose State. They have way too much more talent than Bowling Green, but this is going to be a good matchup. Bowling Green, they're another team. They had a turnaround year. They finally made it to a bowl game since 2009. They had a great year, 8 and 4. Also, another factor we need to talk about, against top-ranked better ranked opponents this season. Bowling Green struggled, averaging, giving up just about 30 points per game. Teams like Florida, Kent State, and now they're facing another tough team in this 10-2 Spartan offense. I think this is going to be a good matchup for San Jose State, and I think they're going to capitalize over the Falcons in this matchup. Now, next time to catch you guys is later on today for 2 more videos. The next video I need to talk about is the Belk Bowl between Cincinnati and Duke, and I'll catch you guys then. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.